Hi and hello everybody. This is Shiva Pratish here with Kanishka and Mitran and Jiva and Madhu here. Today our topic for our podcast, which is all about future of work, will remote jobs dominate. So talking about the content as we talk today, which is all about how the work environment and the future scope of the work we are living right now will dominate in the future environment as we see to the upcoming generations also. Do remote works will dominate or not is the current is our topic today. So let's get into the session and let's hear about your opinion, guys.
Yeah, Shiva. So, there's are a reason why so many peoples are loving to remote work. But basically, I would choose once we got place, I would choose work from home also, and as well as remote from because where it gives us a kind we can sit comfortable and we had a kind of freedom and flexibility where we can do it's simply what people love to remote work is about. No more long travels, or they can spend as well as with their family and as well as they can work. So that is what my own point.
So it's the best example for the remote work is also one of the genius industries like technology infrastructures. So, like collaborating with the high speed of internet, the companies like Apple, Geo, or Act 5.net has been a remote working places. Like they have to install their works and install their tower in all the places, the local corner of the city, so that they can provide the service to us. So it's not based on the work or job that have been. It's based on the service which have been provided, like education, medical field, everything that have been placing a vital role in group and all of these cities. So the best example for the remote is remote job is these things. So like marketing also having a remote. This is my point.
Yeah, Mitran, I accept your point. In today's topic, future of remote work, I think future of work will jobs dominate. In that, what Siva Pratish and Jiva Ekta or Mitran he said is right. I accept your points. And in remote works, there are many challenges to overcome, like collaboration and the culture, or work-life boundaries, or digital divide, or regulatory hurdles. In collaboration culture, like maintaining a team and a company culture, it must be harder with fully remote teams. And in work-life boundaries, like employees may struggle to separate work and personal life, what I said yesterday's topic, work-life balance. And in digital divide, unequal access to technology and unstable internet remains a barrier in some regions. And in regulatory hurdles like tax or labor laws and complaints are vary across borders are complicating remote work. These are the main challenges to overcome in nowadays in remote work. I think this is my opinion. What's your opinion, guys?
Yeah, but not all jobs can be done remotely. And think about industries like manufacturing or healthcare sectors. You can't treat patients or assemble products from home. Remote work fits knowledge based jobs like technology, marketing, or writing works. But it doesn't work for everything. That's my point. What's your opinion, guys?
Kanishka, I have a point that I have to add on to. Manufacturing sector also can be done through the remote things. Sugar cane juice that have been made as a remote thing, and manufacturing like savory items have been manufactured from your home and distributing towards the some retail jobs. So everything can be done, but when we are move on to the MNC or a multi corporation like that, we are making somewhat struggles towards the remote places. But even though in MNC they are bringing like monthly, 1 week they can be work from home. So everything that is convenient to the employee, so that when employee gets satisfied, the owners and the business will get satisfied. So remote working is has been gone through the world over. So marketing is the best example for the remote working, because in marketing we are getting new and corner things. From US we are getting some products. From everywhere we are getting products. We are importing from China. The technology has been technological things have been a worldwide. China and Japan are the best exporters. So marketing, it has the remote place that everywhere we can sell the things that have been made. So marketing leads to a best example towards in this case.
Yeah, that's a good point, Mithran, what you have said as we talk today. And talking about the shift, which is called how remote works are booming right now, let me share you some sectors that has focused and created this as effectively. As we talk about the technology in the recent years, technology in the sense even marketing and what are the financial sectors what we see today are already automated, and they are embracing remote work also. Even without human, they can work automatically. So this is just a digital nature of technology that we call today. And this is one thing where remote work plays an important role, as we can sit in our home and work for every time. We have flexible work hours, but technology made it easier, I think so. And another sector I would talk is consulting. As we talk about consulting, it's just about not about in-person interview, like it can be on a phone call, it can be through digital transformations and what are the things, but flexible work arrangements are feasible there, and professional services are provided offline, online also. It's one such factor where remote works are moreover booming right now. And we see through moreover the education system as we see today, it's all about getting into e-learning platforms. So even with or without the in-person also, one can learn through their home, right? So it can be a remote work. So it can create such a factor where everyone will be connected, and there must not be a digital divide with each other, so that they can be and they will be embracing this remote work also. So I would suggest that this could be a factor for remote work to boom also. So it's my point, guys. What's your opinion? Yeah, Shiva. While fully remote jobs may not entirely dominate, like hybrid models combining remote and in office work are becoming popular in nowadays. They balance flexibility with collaboration and offer the best of in the business, I think. This is my view. What's your opinion, Jiva?
Yeah, guys. So I want to tell that the future of remote world is work is exciting and it is rapidly evolving, as Shiva and you mentioned. So, however, the remote work also presents some kind of challenges like social illusions, like which will make our mental well-being into a kind wherein chance of challenges. A kind where building a strong company culture in a remote workplace will be difficult, because we will be constantly working on through labs and at home and work from home. So once we get in touch to the office, it might be a kind of communicating, building a relationship with the guys, and building a strong company culture is remote professionals, and it's developed a kind of culture for me, I think so. And where I come to talk about the positivities, like it create more kind of opportunities for increased flexibilities and better work-life balances and improving a kind of productivity. So it offers as well as balancing with a kind of challenges and as well as the positivity. So what I here to say is about we have to cure towards that challenges, and we have to get adapted to the kind where we go and advancement.
Nice. According to me, even though I want to add a good point towards this, So educational sector, because when we see about the educational sector is a service provider, but even though it is a service provider, nowadays it becomes a business, right? Anybody object this? No, because it has been become a business nowadays. Because we can see everywhere nowadays. So it is a common business. So even though it is a business, it can be cracked through online, right, guys? So even though we have a meeting or we have a podcast session in Zoom Meet also, so we are connecting towards the remote session first of all. For me, now I'm traveling, so it is my comfortable place. So I am in a traveling mode. So it is my comfortable place. So I am doing with the podcast in the Zoom meet. So it gives a lot of plus points to me. So like this, remote persons can be easily learn through the e-learning platform like Coursera, NPTEL. There are a lot of courses and a lot of colleges in the online mode also. So it has been booming in the sectors. So remote positions has been lot of advantages in the business and the educational sector also, guys. So this is my point, guys.
Yeah, you're right. For example, we take real-time examples of companies and industries which are successfully implementing or running in a remote mode or hybrid works models. We take an example as a TCS, which is a major IT service provider, and they were created a 25 into 25 remote work policies, which is whereby 2025 they were implemented. Only 25 percentage of their employees will need to work from an office at any time, and also employees will spend only 25 percentage of their working hours in the office. Why it works means IT services are largely desk based, making them an ideal for remote operations. And the TCS are leveraged a secure remote access technology to ensure that the data security and also workflow. The TCS impact is plans to save on office space and also to reduce operational cost while giving employees the flexibility that they want. That's my point, guys.
Yeah, it's a great point, Kanishka. I also thought to implement that example. So I think COVID-19 pandemic has accelerated a shift towards this kind of remote work, and I think it transformed us towards this kind of process. So COVID-19 where created a tech industry into a forefront driving innovation thing, I think so. So as we discussed, there are much and much of industries where they gone for this remote kind of work. For tech company, we can take Microsoft and Tech Mahindra, and now as Kanishka mentioned, TCS is also a kind of example where all these remote work policies have been implemented. And even we can take real estate companies, tourism and hospitality companies like Airbnb is also on an online platform. Lively and work anywhere policy is their works. So I think these kind of tools and platforms will be much beneficial once this remote work is being adopted. Where I mentioned about the real estate companies, I want to explain about the company WeWork. So it's a company which offers flexible workspace solutions. So including remote work options and a kind of a comfortable and remotely workstation connectivities. And as well as we can connect this towards health and wellness companies also, like where we can have a calm offers flexible like work arrangements also. As Mithran mentioned, as now we can travel and we are also having and we are being scheduled into different kind of activities and businesses like what I mentioned previously also, like we can stay connected with the both family oriented thing, that is personal, and as well as this professional thing with the kind of this.
So another great example can be what stress is. In childhood days, we can see the ban of ice cream around our areas, right? It is a remote place that have been manufactured around the area called area which we live in. So RAM will be supplied all around the area and distribute the ice cream. It is the major job that has been done in those days. And the vegetable shopkeeper will be bring a bicycle that they will sell you some more vegetables. So these are the things that have been initiated in the remote business case. This is my finding.
Yeah, the pandemic showed that the remote work is possible, and also many employees loved the flexibility also, and some companies also realized that they could have some save some money by downsizing the office spaces by cut cost their expenses. But there are some challenges they face, like collaborations, and some businesses feel creativity and teamwork hard are harder to foster remotely. That's my point.
Yeah, that's one good one, Kanishka. I would like to appreciate that. And talking about, as we see more of the points that Jiva told about the COVID pandemic, that what are the things that was told, and moreover, the future of the work that it seems like, moreover, we can see, moreover, the remote work will be booming on the upcoming generation. But think it of like even the remote works are there also, the way of culture in a team culture and teamwork will still exist is one such question when it comes to my point of view. So moreover, I would suggest that the remote culture can be a hybrid models in which people with digital infrastructure and collaboration can meet out both their expectations. So it's like a balanced view from my perspective. Even though remote works, what we see will influence also, when it comes to dominating thing, it could take some time in my perspective. So what's your opinion about this, guys?
Yeah, Shiva, like I want to combine both the traditional and as well as the remote work. That is the normal shift and towards this remote shift. So just imagine if we are getting placed and we are going for a job, whether you guys will think you need to about for an office and work on day-to-day manner 7 bar 6 to the week, or else you guys will choose the remote. Which one you will prefer? So I will prefer a remote rather than going for an office, or else I'll choose this 25 by 25 as Kanishka mentioned, this TCS model. If that, I would choose that because we can take care of ourselves also. No, so like it's also presents challenges such as social illusions, like you mentioned, and difficulty in separating work and personal life, and maintaining productivity. So I want to give a kind of combined solution towards this, where we can implement the work-life balance also here, which we can satisfy our job satisfaction as well as work-life balance. So it is a kind where I think the driven of success towards me will go. So like implementing this virtual collaboration tools to facilitate communication and teamwork will be a kind where we go for remote work, and employees will offer the wellness program to support mental and physical health also, I think so. And I think we need to clear some kind of boundaries and expectations to maintain the work life balances. So this is one my point.
Yeah, that's a good point, Siva. I would like that point. And yeah, that's I seen so. And what are the needs as we see today? And remote jobs will create a work-life balance as we talk today, so that everyone will opt for remote jobs, so that it creates some space for our personal growth. Also, it seems like it. So I would say that it's just a balanced opinion, and the future will depend on do remote work dominates. It's like yes, I seem so. It will dominate dominate. And when it comes to industries, and industry will suggest that no remote jobs, in the sense, we need office, as we see more people's were um, in a IT company. It seems like they were fired due to they seek working in a home. They seek that one, and moreover they got fired. And it's like TCS, not TCS in the sense, IT company, it seems. So I would suggest that even big IT companies wants some people to be on joining on the traditional workshop. But what we can prefer is like absolutely remote jobs will be suited for us, as it creates a personal space out for us also. So this shift will take some time from traditional workspace to upcoming future, so that our work dynamics will be changing, and global connectivity will be more and more increasing. So this is my point of view, and thank you guys, and thank you for being here. I appreciate everyone's opinion, and thank you for this day, and thank you all.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you guys. Thank you for this podcast.